Third game, whoever wins this one now will make it through to our top 16. So as you predicted, we've got the Luffy player starting off, and we now go to our 4-Don turn for Christoph. He's got a decision to make. He's going to stick 2 Don underneath his leader, resting the 2. So 7k swing, trashing a card from hand. And it looks like he'll probably bring a Perona potentially out here.
Oh, Yuma, okay. Even better for him.
Yeah, Kuma would be good. But yeah, Perona, just to trash a card from hand. That was quite good last turn, putting the pressure on early on to tease that card out of hand. He forced Lorenzo to counter early as well at the beginning of the last turn. So this time Lorenzo did take the life early on. But yeah, one card teased out of his hand. 5k swing coming in now from Zoro Juro.
Yep, 5k swing. And okay, I understand. I think to go first is for both decks super important. That Godred is going to hurt again because, yeah, with GECKO MORIA on your 4-Don, you can only bring one character. And yeah, UP LUFFY will have the perfect answer to get rid of that 4-cost that he played last turn. As we see the Godred coming in to get rid of Perona. And again, a 6k swing. He takes this one. And yes, same situation as in the first game. Zoro Juro on board, but only 1 Don up, not 2. That's the difference now. But no board for Christos with his GECKO MORIA deck. Yeah, I don't know if 6-cost GECKO MORIA is the right play now.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what Christoph decides to do here. Yeah, he's looking a bit unsure about what the play here is going to be. But yeah, Lorenzo pretty much, as you say, emulating that first game, getting the Zoro Juro out on curve, being able to God Thread as well, keeping Christoph's board at bay. But we are going to see 6 Don rested. GECKO MORIA is going to come out. And what are we going to play here? Is it going to be the Kuzan or no, the Perona to trash a card from hand?
Yeah, he's doing a great job, Perona here. Especially in a matchup where, yeah, you're playing against a deck that is able to draw 2 cards per turn by using your lead ability and draw for turn. So the Perona is very important in the early game. And also 6k swing. Was it into Zoro Juro? Pretty sure it was into Zoro Juro. No, it was into leader.
Okay, gear 2. Attacks that. And we move back over to Lorenzo's turn. Now goes to his 9 Don turn. So next turn he will be able to activate leader ability if he doesn't do too many Don minuses this on the following turn from Christoph.
Well, now 5k, 6k swing into Perona and then into Miok. That could be a huge turn.
Yeah.
He got a Miok in hand, that's the question. But oh no, doesn't looks like there is a Miok in hand. He's going for a Nami, also very strong.
Yep.
Draw 3 and then put 2 cards from your hand to the top or bottom of your deck.
Yeah, very good card, Nami. Does give you that additional card in hand, but also allows you to potentially get rid of a couple of cards out of hand that you might not need at the moment or want. So drawing that 3 is so important. So what's Lorenzo gonna do here? He's chosen 1 card. Just deciding what the second one will be. Still unsure.
Yeah, not that easy. Of course, you need to decide what the best cards are, the best targets from your hand to put to maybe top. Yeah, because you can also put Sanji targets to the top. So with your next turn leader ability, you know that there's at least 1 target from your hand that you put to the top of your deck with that 9-cost Sanji. So yeah, that's why that Nami is so strong and so important. But he decided to bottom deck 2 cards. So he's going for a 7k swing here with UP LUFFY into Perona. And I have the feeling he's going to defend this one. But there's also Zoro Juro, and yeah, maybe he know, okay, Zoro Juro too dangerous against 7, so yeah, he's going to take this one, pretty sure. Also ramp the Don, and he passes his turn.
Yep. Back over now to Christoph. Still has that 6-cost GECKO MORIA on board. So It's good to still have that there. But there is an army blocker to have to deal with as well.
Absolutely, yeah, but only 4 cards in hand. That's so important for Christos at a Perona 2 times. Is so important because otherwise it would be 6 cards in hand
Yep.
and not 4. And also because he trashed 2 times a God Threat, yeah, you can just sit there and say, yeah, he just a God Threat doesn't hurt that much. No, it's one more target for your giant, first of all, to get rid of bricks. Now, with 4, let's say 4 counters in hand, he needs to treasure away a counter with his giant, and that hurts. And
Yep.
also, God Threat is a card that could be game very important for to go for game here because you with God Threat you can just KO blockers and then try to finish your opponent. But let's see. He's going for that Hina
Yeah.
now into Brook, also very strong.
Yeah, so played Rebecca into Hina. Hina
Yep,
did the cost reduction on the Nami, and then he's played out the Brook. So yes, fairly good way to deal with that Nami blocker, and goes in with a swing with GECKO Moria. So Lorenzo stays on 2 life, but starting off this with 2 cards in hand, about to get the 3rd card before his turn starts, and will draw. So yeah, again, controlling the hand quite well. Going to keep Lorenzo on 4 cards in hand after he's drawn for turn. Oh, we do see a
absolutely.
Sanji there. What else was
Yep.
there?
Rosinante I see as a target, but no 9 or 8 cost.
Yeah.
And yeah, he only got 2 cards in hand, but he will search one and draw 1 card. That is super important. But yep. Oh, he's going to bottom deck the rest. And no, Christos, no. Okay, my opponent again doesn't have the perfect top 5 stack from that lead ability. But let's see if he finds something good in hand. So he's going for a 5k swing into Hina. Also very smart from Christos to not go for the Zorojuro, to go for life, because he noticed, okay, my opponent doesn't have a lot of counters. That's why I need to go for pressure. And okay, there's a Miok now to get
Yep.
rid of that GECKO Moria 6 cost and the pass. That's very, very good for Christos now because
Yeah.
no Sanji into Miok, only 1 Don up, and you still have 3 swings to come, yeah, by using 2 Don for Brook to swing it with 6k, 1 for Hina to swing with 6, and 1 for Leader to swing with 6.
Yeah, absolutely. So see what can be done here. And again, with leader ability as well, you could potentially cost reduce that Zorojuro, and when you swing with Brook, you'll be able to get rid of it. Or if you've got some other ways of doing more bigger cost reduction, even get rid of that Mihawk, as we have seen in earlier turns. Are there 2 Surus in hand there?
It looks like it, yeah. It looks like 2 zeros. Let's see, but I'm sure he's just starting off his turn. Yep, with a 6k swing
Yep.
from Hina. And look at this. He needs to take this one.
Yeah.
Oh, this hurts now. Yeah. The only counter in hand is the Gum Giant. And of course, with a 6k swing, you don't want to use your Gum Giant here.
Yep.
No blocker. And to be honest, if Christos is going to be able to get rid of Mihawk and of that last life, then
Very
it looks
strong
really,
indeed.
really
Yeah,
strong for him. Yeah.
absolutely. What's he able to do here? Got 9 Don available.
Yeah, a lot of dons.
Has he got another GECKO Moria in hand? He's got the 6 Don to one side there. Suggests that he might do.
He's going for Zuru.
Yep.
Yeah, that it's just like minus Don because that's
Yep.
the Don area, but of course you
Yeah.
just rested the Don. It's not purple.
Yep.
Is it double
Another
Zuru?
Zuru. Yep.
You was right, Tosh. Yeah, double
Yeah.
Zuru -4. So he's a 5 cost and finger pistol. Wow.
Finger pistol. That's it. Deals with that. And now you could potentially play the Perona off your leader
Exactly.
and then swing with the Brook to get rid of the Zorojuro as well.
And he only got 4 cards in hand, I think. So Perona has no ability. Only if he got 5 cards in
Yep.
hand, then
All right. Yeah.
yeah. But I'm not sure if he got 4 or 5. But he's going for Yuma, so yeah.
Yep.
Looks like he got
That's
only
fair
4
enough.
cards in hand, and he's going to counter this one out. Finally
Yep.
finds a 1k. Next top 5, and pwah,
Okay. Oh, there's a
again,
Red Rock,
not that good. Yeah,
2
Red Dot is
Namis.
good.
But
Yeah,
yeah, not a great looking hand. Not a great
exactly.
looking 5 cards there.
I think Boah, what are you going to do now? Nami,
Yeah,
find your counters, swing 6, swing 5, 6, and that's it.
yeah. So
That's the turn, yeah.
goes for Nami. I think there's another giant they added to hand off the top of the deck, and he's divvying it up to play that Nami. I think to try and find the pieces he needs. Going to start off with a 7k swing into probably Hina.
Yeah, he's going to block this one for sure.
Yeah.
No,
Nope.
he's
He
not.
allows it to go. Okay.
Okay, interesting. But also good for Lorenzo is that Christos needed to invest two Ks from hand to get rid of that Mihawk.
Yep.
Wow, and again 7k swing. I was not expecting to see another 7k swing, to be honest.
Yep.
And this one is into leader. You are still on 3 life. So yeah,
He's
just
going to
take
take
this
it.
one. Right
Yep.
decision. And now Anami obviously is coming.
Yep.
Draw 3, trash 2, but only 1 done up. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Now, if you can deal with this Nami, got the Brook on board that can help you with that. Just need the right cost reduction.
Yeah, you finally found some counters. It was Pudding and Sanji that he put into his top deck. Obviously, makes sense. He wants to draw into it with the Gungam Giant. So, yeah, that Anami helped a lot. Now, resting for Don. Is it another Rebecca? Yep, another Rebecca. He's going into Rebecca Hina play, probably.
Yep.
Yep, -4. And now we see, yeah, Brook can swing to get rid of Nami. Leader can swing to get rid of Nami. But with Leader, you need to trash 1 card from hand, and you got only 2 cards in hand. So, not sure if Leader ability is the right play now. But he's going for a 6k swing and -1 for Nami and KO the Nami, of course. Yep. But there's a 2k in hand. Pretty good for Lorenzo here. And now Ryuma and Moria Leader can also swing. I'm sure he's not going to use the lead ability. So it is a 7k swing into life.
Yep.
You need to have a 2k or a giant here. And I'm sure that, yep, there's a 2k in hand, Sanji. And the last swing with 8 should be the Gum Giant. The only
Yep.
question is lead ability, yes or no?
Yeah, this is it now. He's just having a quick look. Is there any target that he might want to replace something like Hina with?
Wow, this game is super close now. Wow.
This is going to be a tense finish, and we are coming up to end of time as well. There's 2 minutes left on the clock, just under. There'll be 10 minutes played.
Oh, 8k. Yep, and that's the Gum
Yep.
Giant. And he will draw into 2k 1k because he put it the 2k 1k from hand into the top, and now he passed. And now let's see the top 5. Okay, this looks better. Double Mihawk and 1 Sanji and a 2k. But
Yep.
okay, yeah, okay. He's going for Sanji Mihawk play, obviously. Yep. He will
Yep.
draw into Usuhachi and he will find the Mihawk. And this could be very, very important, especially if he got one more counter events. He finally finds a good play and also finally found a lot of counters.
Yes.
So he's starting off with a 4k swing into Brook, and Christos needs to counter this one out.
Yep. Counters that.
Yeah, 6k. This one he needs to block or to counter out. Depends on what Lorenzo's going to swing in. He's going
Yep.
to swing into Ryuma. And now we see Sanji. Now we see Mihawk bottom decking the Ryuma, and that's it. Poor, this game is so close.
Okay. Right. One Don open. This is going to
Whew.
be tense now. 4 cards in hand. What can
Wow.
Christoph do here?
Does he need to go for game here? That's the question.
Yeah. What are the options here? 30
Does he
seconds
have
away from time.
Does he have a gear 2? Does he have a Gungam Giant? Because I think with counters in hand and a Gungam Giant, Lorenzo should be fine. But the question is, does Christos needs to go for game? If he is able to find another Rebecca, or does he have another Rebecca, he can play it out, find a 2k from trash to your hand, just try to make pressure with Hina, Brook, and your leader. Maybe try to get rid of Torojuro. So three swings for UP Luffy, and you have 2 life. But okay, it looks like he's going for game. It is an 8k swing from Hina. That's the first swing
Yeah.
that we are going to see. 4 cards in hand for UP Luffy, 1 Don, 1 life.
Yep. So this is interesting. 8 will either commit 2 counters or will use an event. And if he's got a Gum Gum Giant in hand, well, that's not too bad because he'll get to draw 2 cards. But it also depends what he draws into. We do know, he did put those cards to the top of deck. So one of them is a Mihawk.
Yep.
Um,
I think Mihawk and
but
a 1K, if I'm not wrong.
yep.
Oh, it's even a 2K, I think. It was an Usuachi,
Okay.
if I'm not wrong. So Gum Gum Giant gone, no Don open, and now, yeah, 2 attacks need to connect, but yeah, you only need to have double 2K to be safe. And yep, he's going for game 8K swing,
8K.
and I think he does have it double 2K in hand to be safe because the next swing is also an 8K swing from Moria. Yep, he has it. Double
Yep.
8 now, and now he needs to take that Sorojuro and try to be safe one more turn.
Yep.
So maybe if you have a brick in hand, swing 6, use lead ability, find a 2K. Yep, that's the play. Exactly.
Yep.
Hop back into 2K, I would say. Yep, hop
Yeah.
back is there. 2K is also there with Sindri. And that attack hopefully goes into Sorojuro. Otherwise, it will be very, very hard to win this game. But this one, oh, he's going for Absalom.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay. So
interesting. He's not going. Okay, that's really interesting. He's not going for a 2K. And oh, this top 5 looks great. Again, I see another Usuachi. I see Gravity Blade.
yeah.
Oof, too many options. And yeah, this doesn't look good for Maria, to be honest. Yeah, there's the Usuachi. And okay, my Rebecca will be rested. I got only 1 card in hand. And yeah, I think that should be GG here.
Yeah, absolutely. He decided to go for life as well instead of that Zorojuro.
Yeah.
So it's quite easy counter there. So Usahachi comes out, rests the Rebecca, and now you have got 4 swings coming in, and the Zorojuro he didn't deal with there swings in for 7. You've got
Yeah.
the 9K
GG's.
swing and another 9K swing, and that's going to be
Wow.
enough for Lorenzo